Just be yourself. Relax.
My turn to have a go at this, right?
Tell me about it. My ears are all yours.
Endman, over here!
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
Looking for me?
Always ready for orders.
Standing by.
Have I been summoned?
Oh my goodness. This looks way worse than the photo.
Something's not right. They smashed the circuitry when the gate was closed. Those inside probably want to keep everyone out. Thankfully, Mr. Andre told us to bring all these Origo crusts along. Saved us a great deal of trouble.
Getting buggers.
Landbreakers? Here? Great. Let's take them out. Ah! Here's your chance.
Ready for a fall.
Try breaking out of that!
Target locked. I spot a weakness! Here's your chance!
Ready for a follow.
Try breaking out of that!
Sabotaged the outer gate, but prepared an ambush inside the facility. This just doesn't add up.
Beautifully done.
Wait, don't tell me they're really after Andre's documents. What would they use? So we found all 3 documents.
This crate is empty. Endman, let's scan this place and see if there's a trail or clue we can pick up.
These footprints lead further into the facility. I thought these Landbreakers wanted to break out of the place.
We should follow the trail.
Target locked for extermination! Here's your chance!
Ready for a follow-up.
Try breaking out of that!
Execute strike command!
Got a present for ya.
Time to wrap things up, people.
A definitive outcome achieved. The footprints fade into that direction. We need to find a way to reach the upper platform. Let's look around. Perhaps we can find a crate to hop on. Don't be afraid. We are the Endfield Crisis Team. You're now safe.
Yeah, we totally defeated those Landbreakers. They'll trouble you no more.
Oh, thank you all. We're finally safe.
Our security cameras found the Landbreaker mobs heading this way. We stopped our work immediately and took this set of equipment with us.
We got no idea what it's for, but the packaging label tells me it's top priority. And there are Enfield logos all over it. You came for this, right? Does that mean we did something awesome for our organizations? Huh?
This is it. This is the set of prototype parts that Mr. Andre mentioned. Thank you. The two of you acted in a decisive and timely manner to save a key asset of Endfield Industries. Now that it's been recovered, I shall relay your actions to the site director.
That's good to hear. While we were carrying your stuff around, we also found some compact scripts. Here, take them. We hardly use this stuff anyways.
I'm ready. I'm doing great.
Just be yourself.
My turn to have a go at this, right?
Since the Landbreakers are gone, we should start the emergency repairs. They should last until the base sends more people and materials for a proper makeover. You know, we really appreciate all the help you gave us, my Enfielder friends. Things look good for now.
What is it, Perlica? Thinking about something?
The Landbreakers are acting out of the ordinary. They would usually loot the entire place before retreating into the wildlands.
Yeah, can't believe that some of them stayed behind. That's so weird.
Exactly. And it's been quite a while after the anchorfall at the base. This Landbreaker raiding party joined in a bit too late. There must be something that the Landbreakers want here. It's the only rationale of their actions. But finding it took longer than expected, so they tried to slow us down as much as they could.
Something they want? Can it be the prototype? Or these documents? It's all mumbo-jumbo to me. I wonder what those illiterate LBs would want with them.
We'll get to the bottom of this afterwards. The good news is that we successfully secured the processing center and recovered the documents. We should head back to Mr. Andre. Mr. Andre, these should be the documents and parts you mentioned. We also found surviving crew at the facility. They're carrying out some emergency repair plans.
Wonderful work out there, Inman and Supervisor Perlica. You made the base a lot safer and saved the prototype. I'll report the good news to Director Chin soon enough. Ah, there's actually something else. I mentioned that the Origo crust has many uses. In fact, we can use it to repair the prototype. We just need a bit more of it. And that will mean we need to gather a lot more Originium ore. Now, I don't... This, Enman, is the Enfield Portable Originium Rig. Just deploy it on a mining spot, and it will mine the ore automatically for you. Go ahead and try it out on a nearby mining spot.
The portable Originium Rig automatically sets aside some of the excavated ore to power itself. This self-sustaining auto miner does not require an external... This is the place, Endman. Let's deploy the portable Originium Rig on this mining spot. Being a leader is no simple task. I once had my doubts, but the support of my experienced peers... Now that our mining rig has been deployed, we have essentially solved our shortage of raw materials. Endman, we can now produce Origo crusts in batches, just like before. The Automated Industry Complex, or the AIC, is the embodiment of the Endfield vision for the frontiers. The AIC is literally multiple industrial production processes complexed into one. It features rapid deployment, efficient production, and compatibility with almost any type of environment and raw materials. We can use the AIC to inject new life into barely habitable areas. It is our key for pushing deeper into Talos 2. With it, we shall improve the lives of people, both inside and outside the civilization band.
Fabulous! I now have everything I need to start repairing the prototype. Enman, make sure you're here to witness its awakening. Don't miss it. Promise you'll be here to see it.
Enman, I received Andre's message. Good job out there. A team to reinforce the Originium byproduct processing center is en route. The arsenal is the objective of our next mission. I couldn't get in touch. Our closest Enfielder is investigating the site as we speak. She should be in touch with you soon.
Edmund, we got a high payload situation on our hands. We don't have enough people to clean up the collapsed building, and we couldn't bring in the heavy machinery. The only solution left is to up the yield and blast it all to pieces. I wonder if the crisis team could do me a favor and get me some of that Originium powder? I'll wait for you at the arsenal entrance. Originium powder? I'm sure Big Owl knows how to make it, right?
Of course I do. It's time to reveal the shredding unit. Mineral ores, metals, plants, it doesn't matter. You name it, it shreds it. This is your penultimate shredding solution, proudly designed by Enfield Industries. Head to the PAC and use it to construct a shredding unit. The PAC is meeting all our expectations so far. We just don't have a lot of numbers from field operations. We're counting on you to generate the data, Enman. activate the shredding unit control panel to check how it's used. Simple and intuitive, right? It shares the same basic control panel as the refining unit. I say it's time to shred some Originium ore to powder.
Got the powder. Time to head to the arsenal. I haven't had proper fireworks ever since I left Wu Ling.
Director Chin designated the arsenal as a UWST site, but the facility is actually managed by an Enfield arsenal engineer.
Arsenal engineer? I remember seeing a little girl who was always running around with weapons in her arms back in Enfield. Are they related?
The arsenal engineers of Enfield Industries are professionals in all forms of armaments. The little girl you saw is actually their director. I'll properly introduce our arsenal director once we find the time. I'm sure she will get along with you and our Endmen.
Here's your chance!
Combo attack ready. Try breaking out of that! Hey! Barrage!
I just happen to need some practice.
Make this quick. We got other things to do.
Hey!
Decent loot identified.
There's no way we can get through all this rubble. You're here! Our high payload situation hasn't changed, but I got a nice barrel right here and marked the detonation site. Don't worry, nothing will go off by accident today. Now, I wonder if you have the Originium powder to make my explosives? Ho ho ho, Enman! This barrel of Originium Bombs is ready for use. Blasting, demolishing, and rubble clearing work has never been easier. Oh, And our AIC factory has already been deployed, right? Edmund, you can totally use the factory to make even more bombs! So her name is Mei Mei, right? She really likes her explosives. Alrighty. Hope I don't miss. Right on target. I give that explosion a 10 out of 10.
Very good work, Chen. You made quite a scene when you played with fireworks when you were a child. Perhaps you have a knack for...
Hey, you alright?
Being able to sleep through a dangerous accident is actually quite impressive. He's Semyon. Says so on his work ID. His vital signs look normal. All right, time to wake him up. Wait, Chen. Please do it nicely.
What? An anchor fall struck our base. Wait. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. There was this very loud explosion and the entire place shook like jelly. Something that probably hit my head. Thank you, Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. You saved my life. I must return to my post.
I have another order for you. Get a medical examination to verify your injuries. And take a proper rest, Semyon.
The boss always said that our job isn't just about the weapons. The safety and survival of Enfield operators depend on our work. I can't believe I dozed off at work.
You're right, Semyon. But you're a fellow Enfielder. Your safety and survival are just as important as well. Things will get better, Semyon. I'm here with Operator Chen and our Administrator. We'll make sure of that.
Thank you all. I'm truly sorry for my lapse of concentration. I truly am. Oh, since you're already here, you might as well get yourself some better iron, steel. I believe I have some better options here.
I'm ready.
Good. Oh, I'm so happy I could help out with something. And I'll follow your orders, Supervisor Perlica. I'll get my head checked. The arsenal should be good for now. Feel free to look around, or head elsewhere.
We've solved the problem here. I believe we can tell Director Chin the good news. Base is indeed running low on medical supplies as well as medical personnel. Thankfully, Endfield is capable of producing some of the more basic medication. Let's start with the buckflower powder. I hope you remember Surgeon Miguel's lessons for making this buckflower preparation. We can use our shredding unit for more efficient shredding of buckflower. Multiple shredding units will produce even more buckflower powder for us. In any case, we'll need buckflower to produce its powder. Time to go and pick some flowers, Endman.
I like buckflowers. It's a hardy little shrub that thrives in Valley 4. Such toughness is very impressive. We can check out the cultivation chamber in the base. They might be farming buckflowers at that place.
Yeah.
Oh, the AIC is just so incredible. Wait, is this the second time I said this today?
And there's a good reason for that. The benefits of the factory only become more obvious in harsh... Now, let's put buckflower into the shredding unit to make buckflower powder.
I'm so glad we got our very own factory. Can you imagine powdering all these herbs by hand? That would take forever.
This is the level of...
It's my first time seeing this place.
Contact. High threat hostile.
This battle is inevitable.
Yeah! I'm ending this nonsense.
Time to wrap things up, people.
It's over.
Perlica,
Seize the advantage.
ready? This should blast you up!
Let's head there for a closer look. I think we've hit the jackpot.
Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. I can't believe you're here in person. And with a much-needed medication as well.
Director Chin told us about the situation here. I hope these medical supplies can tide you over.
Oh, this is just what our surgeons and patients desperately need. Thank you so much. I'll start distributing these supplies. I apologize for skipping over the formalities last time, Administrator. Before I forget, I actually have something for you. Please accept it. It's a crafting manual with all sorts of crafting recipes for common items and consumables. It'll come in handy, especially if you're operating out there in the wilderness.
Some areas indeed, Zhang, are still inaccessible. I wonder what's inside.
High-value supplies detected nearby. Should we salvage them?
It's finally working. Can you hear me? Hello? You there? T-A-T-A? How are you doing, my buddy prototype? Remember me? Absolutely wonderful. The repair work has been a great success. Now, allow me to introduce my friends to you. This one here is Operator Chen. This is Supervisor Perlica. And this is our Endministrator. Your awakening would not be possible without their help. They carried out a ton of dangerous work to bring you to life. Both Yvonne and I believe that you'll be able to help them out. You'll become part of the best Enfielder team. Oh, imagine being able to make new friends right after your awakening. It's something I'd like to have for myself. What? Is this a radio call? No, wait. It's actually a pre-recorded voice message. How? Why?
That's right. This voice message is triggered if some silly person performs a hard reboot during maintenance mode. All right, big buddy. What did you do to my precious baby bot?
Ooh, someone predicted Big Owl and all his silly moves.
I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be serious. Get yourself over to my place and apologize. Also, bring my baby bot along. I'll go light on you this time, old Fluffy. If you ever do that again, there'll be no mercy.
Whoa. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, you must be my witnesses. I did nothing wrong. I did my best. Oh, thank you so much, Endman. I knew I could count on you. Endministrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Chen. I'm so happy that you're here to witness our work. Though it's not yet fully complete, this little thing will definitely be able to help you out. So, I guess this is it for now. Do what you must. I'll meet up with you once I'm ready.
Phew-wee, that was a lot of work. So, I hope we improved the situation at the hub base.
This is just the beginning. Thanks to you, Endman and Chen, things went a lot smoother than I expected. Let's return to Director Chin and update her on the situation.
The control tower received plenty of great news from around the base. Stellar work out there, Administrator. So, we've got one last major problem to tackle. The communication node in the middle of the hall is still down. Our emergency repair team replaced the broken power cables, but we just couldn't reactivate it. I know I've already asked a lot from you, Administrator, but legends speak of your miraculous work with Originium equipment. We desperately need some of those miracles right now.
Yes. There is a special link between our Endman and Originium. It's a way to fundamentally restore the functions of Originium devices. But the Endman has just been awakened recently, and wielding the Originium arts will affect anyone's health. Let me try something else. We can always find another way. Fine. But if you feel any discomfort, stop immediately.
We're all counting on you, Administrator.
Welcome to Endfield Industries.
Wow, so many new messages.
Booting up.
Someone save us! The Valley Fort! So many Landbreakers! Help!
Too much noise, scumbag!
A video message. According to its timestamp, this video was recorded shortly after the anchor fall.
That guy looks really different from the other LBs we fought at this place.
An LB mob raided Entree's basement labs. Another group attacked the Originium byproduct processing center. And then there's this group.
Supervisor Perlica, our comms officer just analyzed all those delayed messages that came in. While our comms were down, the Breakers simultaneously attacked multiple key facilities and sites throughout Valley 4.
Simultaneous attacks across an entire region. This doesn't make sense. The Landbreakers lack the organizational capacity to pull this off. Someone must be pulling the strings. I have a feeling that the attack on the Administrator's aircraft was carried out by the same people. Agreed. We need to act and respond in kind.
Hell yeah! I say it's time for the Enfield counterattack.
Before we made our landing, I had Dijong contact all combat operators in the surrounding regions to reinforce our position. One of them is a Landbreaker specialist. His last reported position is just nearby. We shall rendezvous with him on our way to the Valley Fort.
Wait, Enman, before you set off, I actually have something for you.
I'm ready. Nice fit.
Well, I'm glad it fits well and looks good. Another thing off my mind. When the anchor came crashing down on us, I did my best to keep my cool and soldier on. But truth be told, my mind turned into a total mess. We never had to deal with a disaster of this scale. Your intervention helped us through the worst of this crisis. You also sped up our recovery and post-disaster relief work. It is my genuine wish, on behalf of the hub base and all site personnel, to express our everlasting gratitude for your help. Oh, and by the way, I actually planned a nice little reception for you. Once things get back on track at the base, I'll try to organize another party for you. Enmin, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, never bite more than you can chew. And do not press a desperate foe. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You already did a lot for us, and people at the hub base only wish to see you return safely.
I understand, Director Chin. We all do.
You can count on me.
All right then. Good luck out there.
Every action taken by the Landbreakers seems to be pointed at Andre's prototype, Endfield Industries, and... even you, Administrator. I'd say it's time to go and reveal the truth.
I'm ready.
Just be yourself. Relax. There's always something to learn from the latest equipment technology.
A wonderful finding.
So many Landbreakers. They even built a camp.
They're sitting on the only way to the Valley Fort. I think they're here to block reinforcements to the place.
Indeed. It's our only way. Get it done, Chen.
How many breakers are there? These aren't your ordinary raider mob, Perlica. I noticed them fighting as a team in my first task.
Take them down!
Now's the chance!
Let's make a hole in your chest.
Target locked! Target locked for extermination! Too easy.
A brave one. I'm impressed. You must be the legendary Administrator. Catello Wolfguard, formally reporting for duty, Administrator. That's how Supervisor Perlica usually introduces me. 2 words that go straight to the point.
Wolfguard is an Enfield Specialist Tech Division operator. He's an expert in covert combat, solo operations, and Landbreaker issues. You can trust his skills. Wolfguard. Need I remind you again that you should never, ever point your gun at a fellow Enfielder? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal clear, Supervisor Perlica. It was an emergency, and I failed to notice the Administrator. You have my most sincere apologies.
It wasn't even...
Catello Wolfguard, Enfield Specialist Tech Division. I typically do things that only mercs would do, and I'm yours to command during the contractual period. Catello Wolfguard, Enfield Specialist Tech.
Chen Yu.
Oh, knowledge. Oh, knowledge.
Greetings.
Oh, knowledge.
Greetings.
Oh, knowledge. Oh, knowledge.
Can't cross the bridge.
I'm ready.
Just be yourself. Relax.
I think we're doing all right, if every step we take works out like this one.
Maybe we should check its switch.
Prepare to move out, Administrator.
I'm ready. What is it?
Just be your...
I'm ready. What is it? See, crystal clear.
The switch right here is definitely used to lower the bridge. Oh, the switch isn't working. Maybe it's out of juice?
Typical Bone Crusher move. They've cut the grid and vandalized the backup switch boxes.
We must reconnect it to an electrical grid, like the one provided by the PAC. Being a leader is no simple task. I once had my doubts, but the support of my experienced peers gave me a chance to excel. I eventually learned that sincerity is the most important.
Hi, folks! The hub base crew has prepared several relay towers for us. Let's use them to connect the bridge to the grid. The cable is too short, Edmund. We must deploy more relay towers to relay the electricity to the bridge.
If it were up to me, I'd tell the engineering division to make longer cables. Wolfguard, got a question for you. But it might sound inappropriate.
If it's inappropriate, you better keep it to yourself.
Ayo! I heard that our Landbreaker specialist used to be a member of a Landbreaker clan. Were you?
They call us the PAC. It's a clan from the northern frontiers.
Oh, wow. So, are there any differences between the PAC and the Bone Crushers?
We are a disciplined clan. We know that there are proper moments for dispensing violence. There's no reasoning with these lunatics. They are nothing like us.
Oh, so that means Bone Crushers are bandit raiders, while the PAC are the heroic wildland rangers?
Just caught a glimpse of something we could...
Now we can finally go and use the bridge switch.
Connecting the tower cables took quite a while. Nevertheless, the road to the Valley Pass is now open.
Alrighty, let's go!
Fiona, I need details on our target location.
Give me a moment. I'm sending you the algorithmic model. Our current objective is the Valley Fort, an old forward base in Valley 4. The Valley Fort is a major waypoint between the hub base and the power plant. There's a large bridge at the fort we can take to reach the latter. Data logs indicate the presence of several settlements near the fort, but I can't verify if they're still around. Ew, The haze is obscuring our near-orbital visual analysis. You'll have to survey the site on your own.
Look at all this mess. The other side of this valley is definitely hostile territory. Do you smell something burning?
This smells familiar.
Judging by what they did to this place, the occupants were here for quite a while.
I see UWST logos all over the place.
Landbreakers would have...
Ugh, this haze is really dark and depressing. And what's that large thing way over there?
A dense tech. Dense techs are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would melt down everything they can't pillage to leave their brutal mark upon the land. Dense techs can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would also use the Haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers leaves nothing but a trail of smoking ruins in their wake.
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
Found an energy pipeline here. There should be smaller dense techs nearby to power the central furnace. Destroy them, and we'll put an end to the haze.
The haze is obstructing our path to the fort. Team, we must dispel it first.
How about we find a way to get through the smoke? Or just go around it?
The haze has already spread across a large area. Taking out the smaller dense techs is the best solution to get through this place quickly.
Hold! I've picked up abnormal ether energy readings in the haze.
This seems like the only trail. There's a bridge over there.
I got curious about the Endman when Hey, Fiona mentioned there may be people living in this area. Why isn't anyone at home?
Never seen this runt before.
No, bro. No, I'm with you.
Oh. Let's crush this one slowly.
That one might give us a lead.
Ah, please don't.
Hey, stop analyzing and do something. They're gonna kill our lead.
Out of my way!
I got a weakness. Here's your chance.
Ready for a follow.
Try breaking out of that!
Target locked.
I got this. Get crushed!
Sure can run.
We could have bagged the lad easily, but someone rushed out and broke our cover before the rest of the team positioned ourselves for the attack.
Hey, are you talking about...
The circumstances did not give us the luxury of time. We had to act quickly.
He's over there. Local hostile forces neutralized. Mission accomplished.
Beautifully done. Keep this up.
Time to wrap things up, people. I missed so many good movies. Gotta go want a movie binge for my next R&R. Hope they're still in the theaters. Hey! Stop right there! How does the brat run so fast? How?
The weak must keep themselves in a state of fearful wariness and keep strangers at bay. This is their best survival strategy.
Who's that? I'll crush you! This stink. I smell the pack.
You know us? The pack says hello.
Mongrel traitor runts. You are no Landbreaker.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
Seize the advantage.
Combo attack ready.
This should blast you up! Out of my way! Fire in the hole! Out of my way!
I'm ending this nonsense.
Ending this quickly.
Get yourself treated.
I got this.
Combo attack ready.
Try breaking out of that!
Here's your chance.
Out of my way!
Immense AL7 annihilation.
Ending this quickly.
Soaring shadow.
Ending this in one move.
Neferith.
Neferith. I knew it. A bone crusher chief and a demented lunatic. She is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
So, this Nephi is the naughty big bad behind everything, right?
If Neferith masterminded the incidents that struck Valley 4...
Wait. Aw, darn it! All that talk about Nephi distracted us. That dude just escaped again.
Careful, Enmin. I sense an LB ambush close to us. To keep you safe, I recommend using my incendiary grenades to flush our surroundings with fire.
Wait! Please don't! Don't! Please don't start the fire. I'm right here. I was just walking by, you know? I don't know anything. And I certainly didn't hear anything.
We fought the LBs to save your life, dude. Why did you run away?
Cause this one looks like one of them.
You got good eyes, boy.
There's no need to be afraid, young man. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Endfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Woosters? Have no fear. The UWST is a friend of ours.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please help me. I gotta save my baby sis, I beg you.
It's all right, young man. Calm down. How's your sister, and what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed a ton of our people. The rest of us went into hiding. My baby sis, she's real sick, but we ran out of the UW medication. I sneaked out, tried to find my way over there. They's got this factory on the other side of the bridge.
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but Ginny, she can't wait no longer. I can't see her. Can't see her.
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Well then, Mr. Karja, please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your people.
Oh, you'll do that for me? Oh, that's awesome. Follow me. Our shelter's over there.
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed.
It's over. Everyone all right?
The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah, our caves and tunnels to the outside are very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about this place yet. We thought these Breakers were just like the others and would leave after a while. Never guessed they grabbed a lot of our people.
I'm ready. What is it?
I worked them hard to build those towers. This is the place.
Karja, why did you run off again? Your sister's sick, and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is by her side, damn it.
Soth. I mean, Mr. Soth.
Who are those people behind you? Oh, you grew some nerves, Karja. You're now bringing every outsider you meet back to our place?
No, Mr. Soth. These are the good guys. And they're here to help. They even destroyed a band of Breaker scum, I swear.
They fought the Breakers? And you brought them here? Oh boy, you're gonna lead the Breakers to us and they'll take revenge on us!
Karja, has my brother returned?
Ginny! I'm back! And I found people who will help us.
Mr. Soth, we're from Endfield Industries. Karja told us that you might need some help.
Enfield, you say? Well, I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned your company. What is your purpose here?
Come on, no need to get so defensive. We're really the good guys. Karja, that girl's your baby sis, right? Tell us about her illness.
I don't know myself. Mr. Soth might know. He's the educated type. You look like the educated type as well. Would you take a look at her, please?
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where it hurts?
Hi, miss.
Ginny, she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even worse when she tries to eat.
Is it oropathy?
Yes. Surface crystal formations and visceral compression are typical symptoms of oropathy. But we still have time. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We used to get our medical supplies from the UWST, but many Landbreakers started showing up about a month ago. No one dared to head out no more. And then the Raider scum started attacking our place and grabbing our people. The rest of us escaped to this place. We ran out of medication, and Ginny's health turned for the worse.
I have a few Rhodes Island oropathy suppressants. Let's give Ginny a dose. It should alleviate her symptoms.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I'd lose Ginny forever, but you Enfielders came in and saved her. We both owe you our lives.
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure for erypathy, but regular use of the suppressants will keep most symptoms under control. How is it, Ginny? Feeling better?
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Karja risked his life to look for help outside. Your body is still rather weak. Rest well. You'll need it.
Okay. I actually do feel quite sleepy.
Praise Enfield. My baby sister's gonna live.
Apologies, I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Endfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. I'll do whatever I can to help you out.
You said those Landbreakers appeared about a month ago?
Yeah, we thought it was another usual Landbreaker raid or supplies run. Whenever the raiders came, we just stayed low and hid for a few days. Them raiders would usually leave after grabbing some of our stuff. But this band of breakers stayed put for more than a month and showed no signs of leaving. In fact, they didn't even raid us during the first 2 weeks.
Now that does sound strange. I guess the Landbreakers paid you a visit after 2 weeks of peace.
That's right. Back then, I would sneak out myself to peek at what the breakers were doing. They hauled plenty of materials from outside to lay the foundations for that giant furnace. Or is there a totem? I have no idea what that is. They ignited that totem 2 weeks ago. By Talos, it spewed a terrible smoke that spread quickly throughout the place. The breaker scum then started their raids and nabbed a lot of us. They made slaves out of us to make that damn totem bigger. The evil smoke and breaker scum took over the entire area. Thankfully, I remembered this well-hidden cave, so I brought everyone to this place. Talos still watches over us. Them breakers haven't found us. Yet. People said that those damn raiders occupied our place and built their evil totems right on our homes. I shouldn't have suspected you, or treated you like the enemy. Now, I couldn't even bring myself to ask, but we're afraid. We have no idea when we could make it back home. Even this shelter isn't safe anymore.
I understand. These are desperate times. Many other areas in Valley 4 have been affected as well.
Oh, dear. This shelter might protect us for now, but once you're gone, it's only a matter of time before the Landbreakers find us. Can you stay and protect us? I know it's too much to ask, but...
We're on an important mission. Staying in this temporary camp won't help us.
But we can't just leave them to their fate.
Perhaps if you can bring us to a new, safer place, we'll be grateful. Every one of us would do whatever we can to...
You said it yourself. This place is only safe for now. Even if we decide to stay for a while, you'll be defenseless again once we leave. And those Landbreakers will want to pay back.
Wolfguard makes a strong point. Entman, what do you think is the best course of action?
I want to be home. That's where I want to be.
Yes. The boy's right. We want to be back in our homes, where we grew up. It's the place of our memories, families, friends.
I'm with Endman. Survival is for the brave and strong.
But we don't have anything.
Mr. Soth, that tunnel is the way back to your home, right?
No! Don't Don't go there. Them breakers have made it into their camp. They're monsters. They'll...
There's no need to worry about us. Please, lead the way.
Yeah, leave it to us. Time to make your place breaker-free.
That's them! Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance stacks.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen.
Seize the advantage.
Ready for a fall? This should class you up.
Hold up the back.
Wolfguard, fire in the hole.
Finishing them off in one move.
Out of my way! Let's make a hole in your chest.
Let's do it.
Here's your
Fire in the
chance.
hole. Ready? This should class you up.
You're incredible!
See? I told you before, Mr. Soft. Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Our home. Our beautiful home. Look how these scumbags trashed our wonderful place.
That is a promise. We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. Endfield has plans for raising multiple outposts throughout the frontiers. Yours will be the first field test of our AIC Rapid Outpost Deployment technology. This location seems decent. Sub-PAC Beacon Deployment Application... sent.
What's this? And what's that next to it? Is it a refining unit?
This is a Sub-PAC, Chen. This smaller version of the PAC also lets us deploy AIC factory facilities around it. I've applied for an additional refining unit, since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
Wow, you're always thinking ahead, Perlica. You're so awesome.
I just did what I had to do.
What art is this? Are you wizards? You got all these machines to appear out of thin air.
I can't believe it. Is this the outpost that you're going to give us?
Yes, it is. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. The Bone Crushers are building more dance decks to spread their haze. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's another trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack this place from that direction.
But if those Landbreakers come here...
Yes. Our next step is to build combat facilities to help the people defend themselves against the Landbreakers. These combat facilities can be used to fortify any of our positions along the entire frontier. We'll need some Origo crusts to start constructing.
I thought you need Originium ore to make Origo crusts. I don't think we have enough ore.
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Maybe I should teach them some swordmancy, Perlica?
Don't worry, Jen. Endfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Endfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into the depot. Our Sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore. Let's go and take a look at the output port of our Sub-PAC. We need to find a good, advantageous site for deploying the gun tower.
This place looks pretty neat. great as well. We're gonna give those Landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. Now we'll just need to teach Soth's people how to use these facilities.
So this is a gun tower. It can actually turn itself?
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
I sense movement over at the hills. They're coming.
Two-legged buggers will crush you. I want no survivors.
Oh, save us! They're gonna kill us all!
Keep it together. Let our combat facilities handle them.
Seize the advantage!
Ready for follow. This should glass you up!
I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ha! We won! Those scum-sucking scab eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Performance has met all my expectations. Endman, this outpost will grow stronger as the area becomes more prosperous. We can check back on this place when we have time. Mr. Soth, if things get out of hand, please contact Endfield Industries immediately.
How can I ever hope to repay you? Is there anything I could do to thank what Enfield has done for us?
You're familiar with this region. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker camp?
You're going into their camp?
We're on a mission.
All right. There's an underground ventilation shaft that might lead you there. We once used it to escape the raiders. I'll take you to the place.
What is this?
Hi, Enman. I wonder if I can ask the team to help me out with something. We detected sub-rifts in Valley 4. These rifts might be hazardous, and we need someone to take a look at them. One of them is pretty close to you. Can you take a look at it?
This must be the sub-rift Fiona mentioned. Mr. Soth, I wonder if you can wait for us at the shelter. We'll join you shortly.
In position.
Seize the advantage.
Combo.
This should glass you up!
Sterilize this area!
Your end awaits. Hold up the back.
Fire in the hole!
Here's your chance.
Combo attack.
Try breaking out of that!
We carry the day with secure.
It seems you have finished exploring the rift. The resulting data might be very useful for us.
Your plans.
If only every battle was as easy as this.
Min. Now let's head back to the ground shelter and talk to Soth.
finally arrived.
I know this place. When those breakers came, Soth had us block every path.
The Landbreaker camp is up ahead, but I'm afraid we won't be much help beyond this point.
Ginny? Is Miss Perlica leaving? I got a small present for you.
Ginny, I thought Miss Perlica told you to get plenty of rest.
The suppressants worked fast and seem effective. Good to see you back on your feet. But you do need plenty of rest to get better.
Please have this, Miss Perlica. I drew it myself. Wish you the best.
Oh. Thank you so much, Ginny. I hope you didn't tire yourself out drawing this beautiful picture. Ginny is in your care, Karja. Pay special attention to her health. I've left you a prescription and more medication. Ask Mr. Soth if there's anything you don't understand.
Remember this well, boy. Family is treasure. Be a good brother to her.
Great! Thank you so much. I'll definitely keep my eyes on her.
These Landbreakers must have infiltrated Valley 4 way before we detected their activities from aboard Dijon.
The Bone Crushers I know wouldn't sit on their hands for 2 weeks. We got rocks blocking the path. I see simple explosives over there. They should be powerful enough to blast apart the rocks.
These explosives are powerful enough indeed. This place feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
Something doesn't feel right. What should we do, Administrator? This looks like a Landbreaker workshop. A few things look suspicious. We should inspect them to acquire intel.
The Landbreakers would use these tools to craft their masks.
Those...
Don't. This is blight waste. It's dangerous stuff.
I'm no scientist, but I've...
So crude and simple. Even Endfield...
Landbreakers, especially... These smaller dance stacks are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out to extinguish the giant dance stack and the haze, and give us a way to reach the Valley Fort.
More breakers up ahead. I'll silence them while their guards are down.
Chun!
Now's the chance!
Combo attack. This should blast you up!
The wolf shall finish this.
Run away!
Seize the advantage!
Goodbye!
I got this.
Those breakers seem to be guarding a cave. That's weird. Are there valuables inside?
It does seem unusual. But let's take care of the den stacks first. We'll come back and investigate this later.
Ready to take down the dance stack? Doing this.
Watch closely!
We'll tell every bone crusher we're here.
This should blast you up!
Rising cloud!
Seize the advantage!
Wolf guard.
I got this.
Commence AL7 annihilation!
Everything worked according to plan.
This huge tower looks really imposing up close. The smoke's choking me.
These smaller dance stacks supply energy to the large one. Destroy them according to plan.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
These dance stacks contain flames hot enough to burn through gliding metal.
I'm ending this nonsense.
Your blade can hit and chip. Use explosives to blast away the glowing connector between the base and the main body. The entire thing will go down once you do that.
That glowing sparkly part, right? Let's give it a good blast.
Get crushed!
Fire in the hole!
Combo attack ready.
I knew there's gonna be good stuff in this thing.
Time to do my job.
Do not let them read.
Blood of the back. I got this.
Ready for a follow-up.
Seize the advantage.
Combo attack. This should blast you up. Take him down.
Local hostile forces neutralized. Mission accomplished. Ending this in one move.
Finishing them off in 1 move.
Out of my way.
Target locked for extermination.
Out of my way.
Seize the advantage.
Ready? This should blast you up. Take him down.
Time to wrap things up, people.
Local hostile forces neutralized. Mission accomplished.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork. This is a crucial resource. We should do our best to acquire it.
Is someone there? Can you hear me? Help me. Please. Get me out of here.
There's a caged prisoner who needs help.
She's wearing the UWST outfit.
Let's take out the scum below her.
I'm ending this nonsense.
Ending this quick.
Ready for a follow. This should blast you up.
Got a present for you.
I got this. Ready for breaking out of that.
Watch closely.
Is this where it ends?
Done resting? We need to go.
That is a crucial object.
This should class you up!
Commence AL7 Annihilation!
Only the boss matters. The rest are just buggerweight.
Stack neutralized. Let's move to the next one.
Are you Enfielders?
Why did they imprison you here?
I'm Shauna, but the raiders found me soon after I...
Do they have other look?
There used to be more land.
The fort.
Okay.
No, don't risk it. Haze must first be dissipated.
Smash and break everything you see. Only the boss matters.
This battle is inevitable.
Yeah! Take him out ASAP. Perlica.
Got a present for you.
Wolfguard.
Fire in the hole.
Here's your chance!
Combo will try breaking out of that!
Ending this in one move.
Out of my way.
It's over. Everyone all right?
Turned out to be easier than I expected.
Other small dense techs might still be working, but we're almost done.
The smoke is cleared. Let's go.
We may have underestimated the threat of this incident. There are a few issues I couldn't figure out. None of the anchors fell into Landbreaker territory. Why is that?
Wait. Are you trying to say that... Whoa. You can't be serious! I've never seen anyone who can talk to the big rock buggers.
Landbreakers in the frontier spend most of their time fighting the Angeloi. The constructs are also the raiders' enemy.
Precisely. That's why I couldn't figure it out. Let's just keep going. This road leads to the transport and logistics hub of Valley 4. There are people who feel that Valley Fort is not a very appropriate name. The very idea of a fort is a position that defenders can use to resist an attacking force.
Your point stands. We are the attacking force. I'm ready.
Just be yourself. Relax.
Not too shabby.
Silence. A motley of scum, exploiters of Breakerlands. Arrogant weaklings pampered by the wall of civilization. You shall learn your place. Landbreakers.
Careful, Inman. I'll deal with this one.
Incinerate them, Rodon.
No one leaves alive!
No second chance. I got this.
Combo attack record. Try breaking out of that! Out of my way!
Here's your chance!
Ending this quick.
The glowing lights!
I got this.
Ready for a follow-up. Try breaking out of that!
There is no escape.
Here's your chance.
Out of my way!
Hold up the back.
Take him down!
Your end awaits. Hold up the back.
Out of my way!
Fire support. Let's seize the advantage.
Ending this quickly.
I'm ready. I'm doing great.
Just be yourself. Relax.
My turn to have a go at this, right? It feels like ascending.
What is it? I'm ready. What is it?
I got this. Ready for a follow-up. Try breaking out of that!
Here's your chance.
Hold up the back.
I can't fall here. Like this.
escape. I got this.
I've got a weakness! Straight to the point. Nicely done.
You have the admin to thank. His weakness was exposed.
Where did the other person go?
She's delaying us with her lackeys. Don't let them slow us down. We should head up immediately with that elevator over there.
You put up quite a show, but you continue to disappoint. You lie to hide your greed. You exploit lands that were never yours. You fail to realize that we are way beyond you. Need a closer look? Just take another step forward.
Endman! Supervisor Perlica! What happened at the Valley Fort? We just heard something.
It's bad. The Landbreakers destroyed the bridge to the power plant. We must look for another way to reach the place.
Oh, these Landbreakers! Why would they blow up the bridge?
I don't know. But these Landbreakers aren't like your usual raiders. They have a capable leader, and their actions seem to have a clear objective. Wolfguard. He just started a solo recon mission. Trust his skills. He'll be back with new leads. Director Chin, is there any other way to reach the power plant? I'm worried about Gilberta and the sarcophagus.
Besides the bridge, we can also reach the power plant by going through the UWST Research Center. It's the long way around, but... the anchor fall caused a huge landslide that blocked the road to the research center.
I just came back from that place, and it's definitely as tough as it goes. Rocks and rubble completely blocked the roads. Our surveyors just sent us the details. Take a look.
This was the road we took to reach the hub base. We barely escaped the landslide.
Oh, we need large vehicles and lots of power to clear all this rubble away. But most machines on base have been destroyed.
Oh, things just keep getting worse.
No worries. Enfield has more than a few solutions for dealing with machinery problems. I've got something unconventional in mind. The engineering division once came up with modular machines for rapid assembly. One of them happens to be a multi-purpose drill. Proudly made by me.
But the AIC is not yet capable of producing large equipment. There's still a lot of work ahead of us.
Very true. I say it's time to validate our AIC design objectives. Let's meet behind the factory. According to our grand development strategy, this AIC sector is still in its infancy. Usually production lines can't be built overnight, but technological advancements we made in Valley 4 can now speed things up. Well, things can be faster at this place at least. The other sites might not have our more conducive environment.
Before we forget, we'll need plenty of electricity and power to manufacture large machinery and equipment.
Exactly, Supervisor Perlica. We also need plenty of Originium ore to fuel the multi-purpose drill. Hence, our mineral mining efficiency must be increased. To do that, we should first get the required industrial tech upgrades in our factory plan.
Being a leader is no simple task. I once had my doubts, but the support of my experienced peers gave me a chance to excel. I eventually...
Now this little buddy is called the VR Simulator. It's a tool for us to verify some of our technologies.
Greetings, Administrator.
Why does this sound so familiar to me?
Let me introduce myself. I am Technician Pocus from the Enfield Engineering Division. I'm also a technical ops for the AIC. Though Mr. Andre has notified me in advance, I never expected you to personally test out our VR simulator, Endman. I'm incredibly honored. As you can see, I've deployed plenty of VR simulator terminals. Each of them features various technical challenges we now face. Use these VR simulators to earn factory index points. You can then use the points to upgrade factory tech. Help us out with the challenges, Endman. I'm sure you'll earn plenty of points. The VR simulator also lets you peruse tech knowledge related to our factory. I'll give you a demo.
The Landbreakers usually keep to the wildlands, along the fringes of civilization.
All right, Endman. Let's start with our electric mining rig tech upgrade.
New industrial technology is now available.
ship our weapons?
Don't worry.
This battle is inevitable.
Get!
Execute strike
I got
command!
this.
Seize the advantage.
Combo attack. This should glass you up. Get crushed.
Beautifully done. Keep this up.
Time to do my job.
Execute strike command! Here's your chance!
Breaking out of that! Ending this quickly.
Nicely done. That's
If only every battle was as easy as this.
high value supplies.
Endman, do we have the required Originium ore and amethyst ore? Nicely done! Our energy problem is now history. I've assembled a multi-purpose drill construction team. They're waiting for us over there.
Much appreciated. Are they all crew members of the UWST?
They are. We provide the design blueprints and their construction captain will direct the actual work. But I think we have a problem. Talk to the captain to see what it is.
You must be the leaders of Endfield.
There's no need for such formalities here, friend of UWST. Given the urgency of our situation, just go ahead and tell us what you need.
We need auto tools, cutters, and welders. The base is really short on everything. Proper PPE would also be necessary to keep the crew safe during work. Even a pair of work gloves would be nice.
Understood. Might I ask if an alternative offering similar protection could suffice? What about suits of minor overalls?
Sounds better than plain tees. All right, we'll take the minor overalls.
Endman, the crewmates need some protective gear. We can use our factory to make some.
Time to head to the PAC and make some gear.